Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I have been using OpenArt.ai for 2 months now, and this video is my honest and unbiased review of the product. Let me first, though, tell you how I stumbled upon OpenArt. I was actually subscribed to so many tools for image production, for videos, and editing, and my monthly bill was honestly getting outrageous. So I was looking for a Flux context image model to create some images for one of my projects, and I stumbled upon OpenArt. So I decided to give it a go. And what we're going to begin by doing in this video is I'm going to show you a feature overview. We're going to take a quick overview of what it offers, and then I'm going to tell you what I think of the product, probably the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I hope that by the end of this video, you'll have a better insight and can make an informed decision on whether you want to invest in this tool or not. Let's get started. The user interface of OpenArt is quite simple. At first glance, you'll see that you have on the left navigation menu your assets, story, which is in beta, video, image, character, audio, and more. Now, the more button will give you access to models, style palettes, community, AI tools, which we'll get to. And on the top menu here, you have your workspace, your current plan, which is the infinite plan for, in my case, the available credits thus far, and the Discord and YouTube channels for OpenArt, which I do recommend that you join their Discord and visit their YouTube channel. They've got some really good tutorials. You can upgrade your current plan, and you can create a story, video, image, or character from this menu here. You are also able to access the same from this little bar here, the menu bar. So you've got your story, a character, vlog, music video, explainer video, and ASMR video now, or ASMR video. You can also do your lip sync, text to video, image to video, element to video from this context menu, creating images, editing your images, chat to edit. Then you can also create your characters, your visuals, and you've got your audio production menu here as well. You'll see that this is again repeated here, and I really am not sure why they have chosen to do this. I mean, it's just repetitive. I think the navigation of the site, generally speaking, can use a little bit of an enhancement, but you know, everything is there. It's very simple to understand what these buttons do. Moving down here, you'll see the AI tools, which are very powerful tools. Some are, credit-based, so they will deduct from your credits, and some are available free for you, especially with the image editing features, which are available free, and they are very, very powerful tools. So we'll take a quick look at each one of these later in the video. You'll see also the latest models that are now available, and this is one of the things you will really appreciate in OpenArt. The fact that they have all the latest AI models. You can see this is Nano Banana, Minimax Helio 2, VO3, Kling 2.1, and some of the community work that has been done. You can see here as a showcase of what the community has done. Right, so from the story menu here, you can create the vlog, you can create a music video, explainer video, and ASMR video. I have extensively tested all of these, and my honest opinion is that this is still in beta, and it takes a little bit of work to get this to do what you want it to do. It's quite expensive, and it doesn't always produce the right results. So it will take a bit of regeneration of your images and rewriting some of the prompts in order to create, what you want to do. Let's select, for example, the explainer video and click on create. And the way you can create your script with AI, you can type in your own script, and you can also select from different styles here. The video style can be selected here. You can use either an animation, photorealistic, micro world, and so on. There's so many options. Again, you can select the voice actor. So you can select from the available voices. You can select your aspect ratio, auto captions if you want that on or off, background music. You also have access to advanced settings to select your model, and selecting the model will affect how many credits for a 4-minute render you will be deducted. So 1,000 credits will be deducted. And you can preview the story for 100 credits. Now, this 100 credits is going to be additional to the 1,000. So that's something that, is probably they need to consider, because when you are already spending 100 credits, it shouldn't really deduct it. It should be 900 credits really to create the full video, but it's actually 1,100. So that's something you need to be aware of. But I have tested this, and it doesn't always produce the results that you want, especially if you use photorealistic style. If you use animations, I think it creates really good results. Photorealistic, not always what you expect to see. My recommendation overall from the character vlog, music videos, explainer, and all these options here is you can use it for experimentation, but it will not always produce the right results, and it will take a lot of credit. So 1,000 credit a try is a bit expensive. Moving on to the video elements, and this is where I really think that OpenArt shines. You have access to all the models here, depending on what you want to do. As you can see here, you have the Kling, you have 2.5, which is the latest, and that's another thing I really like about OpenArt, is that they are very quick in bringing the new models into their app. So here you can see you have Kling 2.1, Wand VO3, Cdance, all the the famous video models for video generation. And the interface is quite simple as well and very easy to use. You can go text to video, so you can select, by the way, it will switch the models that are available for this particular option here from the list. So now you can see there is Pika 2.2 as well. There in VO2, we can go to image, and that's what we've just seen. Then you can also do element, and element is very powerful, and you have only two that will do element. Veto Q1 is very, very powerful for using element to video. You can write your description here. You can add auto sound. You can add auto speech, and you can also select the aspect ratio of your video, which is very, very handy. You can see that I have created some videos there using the different video models. You can also create an audio. So if you want to do a lip sync, you can also drag and drop your video. You can upload your audio. You can add additional sound or auto speech, do a lip sync, and get the results here. It will calculate the amount of credits once you have uploaded everything, depending on how long your audio and video files are. There is also an option to upscale your videos. So this is really a very, very powerful feature, and you can drag your video here. You can select the resolution that you want. So the target resolution, you can go from the original 720, 1080p, 2K, and 4K videos, and it will automatically enhance the video. I also like the fact that you can increase your FPS from 30, 90, and 120. I always use 4K and 60 FPS. You also have a very powerful feature here, which is the lip sync video. You can select your model here. I have found that the OpenArt lip sync model works really well for multi-speaker conversation, or if you're doing an introduction, such as the one I have shown on the shorts video on YouTube. And you can also select the community characters here if you so choose, or of course you can put in your own characters, so you can put your own video. Here, as you can see, I can select a video, select an image, or select a character that I had previously created. You can also put here what are they going to say, so you can add it from history, upload or drag and drop, or record. So you can actually record your own voice and it will automatically put it onto the video. Again, the number of credits will be shown here. I think this is, again, not a cheap feature to try, so make sure that you polish your images, your videos, and the script that you want to use in order to have the best results with the least amount of trials. The motion sync video is a brand new feature which I think is really, really very, very cool. And what you can do here is you can actually select who's the character in video or an image, and then you can record yourself doing the actual motion and the expressions of what you want this character to do, and then create it. And the results are really fascinating. There is a YouTube video on the OpenArt AI video YouTube channel that will explain to you exactly how to do this. We are going to be, by the way, doing a lot of tutorials on OpenArt just to show you guys how things work. But this is just a feature overview, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of this feature. Let's move to the image. Now, in the image section, I really, really like the fact that you can select your custom settings here. So you can select the style. There are about 100 plus style presets that you can use for your image. And then you can select the model. And this is something I really, really like and I really appreciate in OpenArt, which is all the available image models that you can use to generate your images. So I've been using a lot Flux, Dream 4, and Nano Banana. As you can see, those are new. Now, one thing to note, Nano Banana is, for example, available for free. And if I select the Nano Banana model here, you'll see that I will be charged for an image 15 credits. I think this is a little bit excessive. So some features and some models, I think the pricing is slightly overpriced in my opinion. And that's a complaint that I have on OpenArt's AI. I think that this, considering, of course, they do add their own features, so you can add your Omni reference here, up to 4 images. You can select the output, and this is the main problem that people have with aspect ratio when it comes to Nano Banana. So this will force it to 16:9, so you'll never have a problem with the aspect ratio creating Nano Banana images. But I still think this is a little bit overpriced, considering that Nano Banana is available for free. So this is, again, a really very, very powerful feature. You can see that I have created a lot of images with, the different models here. Let me show you this here, created with Dream 4 of a Bengal tiger drinking from a lake. You can see the image quality is really, really very good. And what I like about OpenArt AI is that once you have the image, you have everything related to this image here for future reference. So I can move it to an album, I can publish this image, I can download it, I can reuse the settings again, I can use the image for image to video, I can copy the prompt here and reuse it again. I can also do an upscale, and I can do variations as well, very strongly or subtle changes, and it tells you how much it's going to cost you per credit, which is, again, I think is a little bit excessive, but the feature is there. Another very powerful feature when it comes to images is the ability to edit the images. You can see here, I can do an in paint, I can do remove background, expand, stylize background, and I also can do changes to the face. We're going to take a look at that in a second. So I really like how this works. And once you select a model, it will change the available features depending on the model that you've selected. So if I select Dream 4, now I can add up to 10 images, and I can also select the resolution of the image, which is pretty cool. And You can also, for example, if I select FluxDev, you can use an image to prompt, which is very, very powerful. So I can select any image if I click here, and I can select either to upload or select from history. This is very powerful, selecting from history. So I can select here, and then I can select any of these items, for example, this guy here, and now it will generate the prompt based on the image that I have selected here from history. This feature, by the way, being able, so let me see, so I can now use this prompt here, as you can see. One of the things I really like in using the history is if you click here, your images, whether you want to upload or you want to use your history, everything is within one interface. And you always have a reference to all the generations that you have created in the past, which is very, very good. All right. One of the nice features in editing is being able to expand the image. You can stylize the image. You can remove the background, so it will detect the background and remove it for you. You can remove any things that you don't like by using the remove feature. And so now you can see that, well, it didn't quite, I think, change the background here. So you can So we click here on remove background, and you can see now that the background is completely removed. And now you have this character and you can just use it somewhere else. We can also do the face. So if I add an image with the face here, so let me add this image here and I click on face. Now you can see that I can do all sorts of changes. So head vertical direction. So I can change this, for example, to -8, and it will automatically change the position of the head. You can do the same for the head horizontal direction, the head side direction. You can do adjustments to the mouth, the smile, the mouth open, the mouth width, the mouth roundness. You can do, again, some adjustments. I don't think that this has worked very well, but let me try to do something else. So let me do on the smile. I'm just gonna put this all the way here, and let's see what it does. And then, of course, you can save the image. It's going to cost you. There you go. Now it has changed. You can see this is a very cool feature that you can, you can manipulate the facial expressions of your characters here, as you can see. So very, very powerful features. Again, there is another one that I really like in the image section here, which is the chat to edit. So here you can actually give it any picture and it will change the picture depending on the selected style. So if I go here, for example, and give it an image, so we'll use this image, for example, and we can select again which, which of the models here that you want to select, and then you can type whatever you want here. You can also go to the character lab and you can very quickly select, which style you want. So you can see here there are way too many styles to pick from. So we can actually select any one of these styles. So we're going to, for example, select the anime style and we're going to say apply. And what it's going to do here, it's going to take the image here that we've created of this guy, and it will change it to the selected style. We'll give this just a little bit here and wait for it to complete. And as you can see now, we have an anime representation of the image of the man. So this is the actual image, and this is what it has created. I think it's pretty cool, and this really works if you want to create like anime movies and cartoon movies. I think it works really, really well. Very, very nice feature. Now, we can also go to characters. So you can select there for your character. Let me show you just a quick example here. So here's an example of a character that I have already trained, which is Sam. If you've been following the channel, you'll know that Sam is kind of the brand ambassador for Gennovate here at the channel. And you can select Sam and just type in whatever you want. So I'm just going to use, there is this enhance option. So a quick enhance, we're just going to click here and it will select something. So a striking portrait of young adult male Sam standing confidently in an urban environment, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to remove the clothing. So if when you train your models, depending on what type of clothing you train them on, it will by default select it for them. So I want to say do not keep the same clothing, and I'll just leave everything here the same. Let me create just one image here and show you how this works. Again, this is an image for consistent characters. I think OpenArt is a very, very powerful tool, and it really allows you to create very consistent characters. Here is an image of Sam here, as you can see. Again, it remains always consistent. So this is a character that I use throughout for the channel. So Sam is always going to look the same, always consistent, but with different clothing. The default clothes is, of course, the Gennovate branded clothing that he uses, which were the original images I created to train this model in the first place. So I think here, again, from the character perspective, I think it really allows you to create consistent characters. And this is something we will be taking a look at in a future video. So in a nutshell, this is what OpenArt provides. Now, here are my final remarks and verdict. OpenArt is a very powerful AI tool that allows you access to the latest image and video models, as well as many other features, including the editing of your images, doing lip syncs, voiceovers. All in all, I think it is one of the best tools available out there. Now, some features such as the explainer, music, character vlogs, and ASMR videos are things that are still in beta, but I think they are quite overpriced in my opinion, and I do not recommend that you use them unless you just want to try things out, and you want something beyond what comes out of the box. So if you are willing to spend some time to write better prompts and supply better images, then you can come up with really very powerful stories using those features. But this is, again, not for it's not out of the box. It will not give you what you think it's going to give you. So just beware when you are using these features because they are quite expensive. Now, the fact is, with OpenArt.ai, you don't really need to subscribe to things like Midjourney and other tools, because it really does provide you with everything that you need to create your films, your stories, your images, whatever that is you are working on. It really provides you with the platform to develop that. So overall, I give OpenArt a final score of 8 out of 10 for all its features. Some features are a little bit expensive. Some features I think are not working exactly as they should, but overall, a really all-inclusive AI platform that provides you with a very powerful production tool for your AI, for your generative AI needs. So that is it for today. I hope that you have found this video to be useful and insightful. If you have any questions, please do post them in the comment section below. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other. I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.